Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Apache Axis is a popular framework for building and consuming web services in Java. Logging SOAP requests and responses can be crucial for debugging and monitoring purposes. Below is a comprehensive tutorial on how to enable logging for SOAP requests and responses in an Apache Axis application. ### prerequisites. Java Development Kit, JDK, installed. Apache Axis library added to your project. You can download it from the Apache Axis website, http://axis.apache.org/axis. Step 1, Setting up your Axis project. Create a basic Axis web service and client. Below is a simple example. ###1.1 Create a simple web service. Create a Java class for the web service. ###1.2 Create the services.xml configuration. This file is used by Axis to know how to expose the service. Step 2, Add logging dependencies. To log SOAP messages, you can use the Apache Commons logging and log4j libraries. Make sure to include these libraries in your project. If you are using Maven, add the following dependencies to your pom.xml. Step 3, Configure logging. Create a log4j.properties file to configure log4j logging. Step 4, Enable SOAP message logging. You can enable logging of SOAP messages by adding a custom handler in your Axis configuration. ###4.1 Create a custom handler. Create a class that extends org.apache.axis.handlers.base ###4.2 Update services.xml to include the handler. Add the custom handler to your services.xml. Step 5, Run your web service. Deploy your web service on a Surflake container, like Apache Tomcat, and invoke the web service method using a SOAP client. Step 6, Testing. Call the Say Hello method from a SOAP client and observe the logs in your console. You should see the SOAP request and response messages logged. Example SOAP request. Here is an example of a SOAP request you might send to the web service. Conclusion. You have now set up logging for SOAP requests and responses in your Apache Axis web service. This can significantly aid in debugging and monitoring your web services. You can further enhance logging by including additional information such as timestamps, request IDs, and more based on your requirements.